Suhail says, can your parents, especially the father, can he have all control over your money and finance, as there is a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ says, all that belongs to you is your father's? The hadith is authentic, and the people understood it wrongly. Anta wa maluka li abik. The letter lam or L, does it refer to possession, or does it refer to permissibility to use? And the most authentic opinion is that it is the permissibility to use, not to possess. Otherwise, if the hadith meant that you and your wealth, all that you possess, belong to your father, if this is what the hadith means, therefore, if you were to die, there is no need for your wife to inherit, your children to inherit, your mother to inherit, because your father will take everything. He says, all what my son possessed during his lifetime is mine. So after his death, by default, it should be mine. And no one had ever said this before. So how do we understand the hadith? We understand the hadith that the father has interest in what his son or daughter possess and own. However, this permissibility for him to take from his offspring's wealth has 4 conditions, as scholars say. The first condition, that there should be no harm on the child. So if my father comes and says to me, you know these medication you take for your diabetes or for your blood pressure, whatever, I'm going to take them all because I need them. And I do not have sufficient funds to buy such medications, except those that I have with me. This means that he's going to harm me. If I'm having a blanket in the midst of winter that warms me and helps me to stay warm, and he comes and takes it and snatches it and says that, no, it's mine because you and your wealth belong to me, this is not permissible because there's harm on me. Second condition, there should be no harm and no dire need for it. So yes, I may possess a car. I don't have financial means to buy another car. I need the car to go to work. I need the car to do my shopping, to do my transportation. And all of a sudden, my father comes and takes the car. I'm not going to die because of that. There's no harm from that. But there is a need that I have to this car. And by him depriving me from what I need, scholars say he has no right in that. Condition number 3, it doesn't harm me. I have no need for it. I have a lot of it. But he is going to take this wealth and money from me and give it to one of my siblings. This is totally prohibited. And it would increase enmity in my heart towards my siblings. For my father is favoring them over me and taking from my hard-earned money to give them. And this is not legitimate, not permissible. And he's not allowed to do this, and I'm not even obliged to give him. And the fourth condition, as scholars say, is that he is actually in need. So if my father was stone broke, he may take from my wealth that would fulfill his needs, and I'm obliged to give that to him. But if he's rich, yet he doesn't want to take from his own savings, and he comes to my house and he takes from my wealth, and he says that you and what you possess belong to your father. No, this is not permissible. And I know few rich men who, mashallah, they are rich and wealthy, yet they insist that their kids buy them cars, buy them tickets, pay for the rent, do things that they don't need because they have money, but they want to keep everything for themselves. The children are not obliged to do this, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.